shit. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy.
What up, y'all? It's your girl Odd, and I am back with another video. So, returning subscribers, welcome back. New subscribers, welcome to the channel, y'all. So, y'all see by the title, this is a story time. I have not done one of these in ages. Y'all know most of my videos lately have been about my spiritual journey. You have to culminate it all. You have to bring it all together. So I'm just gonna bring who I was and who I am together. Let's merge it. That's what this channel is gonna be about. We doing story times. We still doing makeup. We still doing hair. We gonna talk about spirituality and growth. We gonna talk about Black culture. We gonna talk about all of that. So if you interested in hearing this story, keep watching. So before we get into the story, first, if you guys have been here since the beginning, you already know, let's introduce my drink that I've already taken a sip of. So this is just some Bartenura Moscato. We're just keeping it light, we're keeping it cute, we're keeping it sexy over here. That's it. So we're just gonna sip on a little bit of wine while we tell this ridiculous story. All right, so let's get into it. So, me and my homegirl at work, we in a job, we working or whatever, we talking shit, passing time, and she's dating this guy. Let's call him Sean. All right, let's give her a name too. Let's call her KK. So homegirl KK is dating dude. His name is Sean. He's on a football team. So it's summertime. I want to go out. I want to get cute. So I'm like, hello, hook me up with one of the football players. Duh. So, we in the office, we looking at pictures. We looking at pictures of the guys on the team. We looking at guys on the team. See, there was two in particular who I found to be really cute. One dude who I really found like so attractive. Let's call him Chocolate. He was chocolate. He was beautiful. He had a beautiful smile. He was just gorgeous. So it was him, and call him Country. I'm gonna call him Country because he's really country. He had a thick accent. I'm not really sure where he's from down south, but we're gonna call him Country because of that accent. She hit up Sean and she let him know, like, you know, hit up your homie and let him know that my girl wanna go out or whatever. Essentially it was just on some whoever hit back first. That's who was gonna get the date. So Country is who hit me up. So exactly how it happened. This, like I said, this is in 2019. I'm assuming he hit up Sean first, and KK probably gave him my number. Whatever, that doesn't matter. We got in contact with each other, started texting back and forth, whatever. We set up a date. Cool. So, if y'all live in Brooklyn, y'all remember Woodland. Beautiful, beautiful, Black-owned restaurant. Food was great there. The drinks are good. It was just a really beautiful spot. And I'm sad that it closed because of this goddamn situation that we in right now. We set up the date. We meet up at Woodland. We had a beautiful time. We really, really did. The conversation was good. The food was good. The drinks were great. It was a really, really, really good time, right? Get back to work. I believe this was on a weekend, so Monday morning, get back to work. I'm telling KK about the date or whatever. Yeah, I had a good time. I like him. He's cool. He's really interesting. He was telling me how he grew up on a farm. He was telling me all about his daughter and whatnot. Like, it was a good date. We had a good time. He was cool, and I wouldn't have minded going out with him again. So, I don't remember how quick this was, but me and KK decided, let's do a double date. Duh. Cool. They homies on the team. It's only right that we go on a double date, right? So we decide we want to go to Footprints. Now, me and KK, we have gone to Footprints numerous times together. Footprints is a staple in Brooklyn. Anybody live in Brooklyn, you know Footprints.
Period.
So we like, cool, let's go to Footprints, right? I spoke to Country and I let him know. I don't know how it went. I don't know if she told her man that we wanted to do that and he told him, or if I told him. I don't know. We set it up. It was set up. We was going to Footprints on this particular Saturday. So that Saturday morning, he texted me and he said he doesn't think that he could go. So I'm like, all right, cool. He said he wasn't 100% sure yet and that he would hit me back. It mattered to me because, like I said, we just going to Footprints. Footprints 15 minutes from my house. We do Footprints all the time. So I wasn't disappointed or anything. It was just like, son, all right, well, whatever. We'll do it another time. Me up in a couple more hours and was like, we lit. We could do it. We going. Cool. So we all making plans with each other, whatever. I'm hitting up KK and I guess he's hitting up Sean or whatever. And we coordinating what time we gonna be there and whatever. So I catch an Uber to Footprints. With the Footprints, I got there first. KK got there after me. So, she says to me, she get there and she says to me, she was like, "Ord, he don't have no money." I said, "He don't have no money? What are we doing here then? Like, what? I'm so confused because, like I said, this is not some mandatory outing. We didn't need to be here. Like, if he didn't have any money, why would you have me come to this place?" This man had the audacity, the pure gall, to not only ask Sean, KK's man, to pay for him, he asked him to pay for me. So, well, first of all, why would I need somebody else's man to pay for me? What is happening here? Like, what is going on? He got us out here looking crazy. I'm like, nah, word? He don't got no bread. So, me being me, I'm not gonna fuck up the night. I am getting my oxtail. Period. I don't care what else is happening here. We are at Footprints. I am going to have my motherfucking oxtail. I don't care whether he got bread or not. Period. So, I don't say anything. He arrives in his Uber pool. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking an Uber pool. I take them all the time when necessary, but I know I got people waiting on me. I got a specific place to be. I'm lying. I don't take Uber pool. I'm gonna take a regular Uber X and just straight to the spot. He arrives, whatever. We all sit down. It's awkward as hell. Between me and him is mad awkward. Between me and KK and Sean, we cool because I know where we stand. First of all, I'm not letting him pay for me. I have my own money. I don't know what this man thought was going to happen here. I don't know who he thought I was. But you're not about to have me out here looking crazy. You might be cool out here looking crazy, but I have money. I would not even have come out if I didn't have any money. On some seriousness, like, if I didn't have any money, even if I thought you were paying for me, if I didn't have enough money for this date, I would have stayed home. I got food in the cabinets, in the freezer. I got good food. Like, I got shrimp, I got crabs, I got right? I got good food in the house. Why would I ever come out with no money? We sit down. I'm ordering my drinks. We ordering our food. We eating. We chilling. We having a good time, right? So I'm not gonna say anything because I want to see. I'm entertained by ridiculousness. So I want to see where this is gonna go. I want to see what's gonna happen. So, you know, night dwindling down. We done had enough drinks. We tipsy as we gonna want to get. We done finished our food, whatever. We lit. Now I'm thinking to myself, I just want to see what he gonna do when a bill comes. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna say? Because if he think that I'm about to let another man pay for me, like he's out of his mind. Well, what did he do? The bill came. He took out his phone. I think he went to the bathroom. He was doing everything but paying any mind to that check. So I am putting in my portion for my food. Sean is paying for him, Kyla, and this grown ass man. And he never said a word. He never said a word. Nothing. He never said a word. I was just completely appalled by this. You couldn't see it visibly. I wasn't gonna embarrass him or anything. I could have said something, but I wasn't. I'm not that type of person. You do what you do. I just know now that we're not compatible. It's not even about him not having money, right? This is about him being frivolous because that wasn't necessary. So many other options. He could have just straight up said, I'm not, I don't have no money. I'm not going. Cool, let's do it another time. I would not have felt any differently about him. I would have still gone out with him again. All he had to do was say what it was. Get me here under the guise of we're on a date and you don't have any money. What if I didn't know any of this was happening and I would have sat here and not even reached for my wallet? What if I didn't have a heads up from KK that he didn't have no bread? What if, right? Then I would have been looking at him like, you're not about to pay. Because I didn't know at all. Then I would have looked at him like, what's going on? Are you going to pay for this? Or do you, like, what's happening? He didn't say a word. You know how ridiculous that is? He didn't say anything. So this tells me a lot about him. He's frivolous. He doesn't communicate well. Because even after that happened, we never communicated again after that. Like, that was just it. What happened? We paid the bill. We got up. We all left. I said my goodbyes. And that was it. I never heard from him again, and he never heard from me again. It was the weirdest. I'm so confused at what his thought process was, right? But I didn't care to ask. Like, I didn't know him long enough to care to ask what his thought process was or anything. It was just like, all right, we not compatible because you don't even know how to communicate properly, Because that day could have went differently. I could have just oh, wait. Oh, how did I forget this part? So after the date, we did not just go our separate ways. Oh, so Sean had a homeboy, one of his really good friends who lived right across the street from Footprints. Literally across the street from Footprints. This is where homeboy lived. How did I forget this part? So we get to homeboy house, right? So we get to homeboy house. Now homeboy got all kinds of weed and edibles and shit. And so I'm like, wait a minute. You came here first, nah. So we go to homeboy house. It was gummy bears or something we ate. So we lit. Meanwhile, I didn't even want to sit next to him on a couch. We sat down, we got in there. I sat next to Kyla. Like, I didn't want him to think that I was into him after that. I didn't want nobody in the room to think I was into him after that. We straight up, you just here type shit, Like, on some real shit, I would have preferred to third wheel it with KK and Sean than for him to even come. Didn't even need him there to have a good time, right? So why after all of this go on, homeboy leave end up exchanging numbers with homeboy who crib across the street from Footprints. Is that wrong? Like, is it? Is that wrong? I don't think so, because essentially when he didn't have any money, he essentially said to me, we not dating no more. Like, when he didn't communicate to me that he didn't have any money or that he didn't want to go, or because I feel like this, a man would not want to go. Why would you ever want another man to pay for you and the woman you're bringing? Did I mention that before? He asked Sean to pay for me and him initially. Why would this man need to come out his pocket for all four of us at this table? Absolutely not. And had homeboy said something, I might have paid for him, but he didn't say anything. We in homeboy crib. What are we gonna call homeboy? Let's call homeboy Angelo. Let's call homeboy Angelo. He was a Spanish guy. So Angelo lit. Angelo crib lit. Angelo got the edibles. He got bud in the crib and whatnot. We having a good old time, right? So that was it. Homeboy left, and then I left, and then we all left. That was it. And so I ended up dating Angelo after that. So that's more story time. That's like 3 more story times just with the dates that I've been on with Angelo. So we gonna end it there. So what this story is, communication is key. All you gotta do is say what's happening and people will understand. It's really not that serious. Had that man just said to me, I didn't have any money, I would have said, cool, we could do it another time. It would not have ever been a problem. Like I said, I would have third wheeled it with KK and Sean, or I would have went out with a whole nother person. Listen, I'm single by choice, not for lack of suitors. Just know. Numerous things. I could have stayed home. That would have been just as fun as anything else. I love my solitude, right? So it's like communication. All you had to do was tell me what the hell was going on. We could have planned accordingly from there. And who knows? Even if nothing was to come of the dates that we went on, we could have still been friends. But he chose to just not communicate anymore. So that was that. So if you like this story time, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you ever been in a situation like this where somebody just straight up blindsided you with some nonsense, let me know about those stories down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.
Don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just